momentum from Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously when you get a win, you obviously feel confident, and I thought we were able to carry that confidence into practice, and then bringing a team that's undefeated onto your home court. You got to have confidence to be able to come in and play that game, and I thought we were feeling good about ourselves when the one in practice, but at time today.
Sure. You guys were really strong with points in the paint. I remember after North Dakota, you talked about how often you guys missed layups and stuff. How did you see what you guys have practiced kind of come to fruition today?
Well, we've been practicing a lot of layups against
Yeah.
contact, and it's paying off now. And we just been talking about practicing at a game speed. Practicing with a mindset of imagining yourself in game situations, so you're ready when those moments come in a game.
Sure. Do you guys feel like you were always practicing at game speed, or is it kind of?
No, I don't. I think that's part of being young and just not a lot of maybe playing experience. Where that's always a challenge, to understand how hard you have to practice when you don't have a lot of game experience. That maybe kind of comes as a surprise to you once you get in those moments of going, oh man, I wasn't ready there. And so as time has come, I think we've realized how hard we have to work and to prepare ourselves for those moments.
25 points. Melina scored 25 points, led the Cowgirls in scoring tonight. How much was that a part of the control of South Dakota's scoring? You guys kept them to about half of their average points in today's game.
Yeah, I mean, our defense, we always talk about it. Our defense is going to do their job. Now it's going, we got to get our offense to catch up. And Melina's always going to do her job. What I really look at is I thought Logan came in and just really executed and finished the shots that she has been getting, and just really was a constant for us around the rim. I thought Hannah finally was knocking down some shots that she's been getting. And it's a nice balance there. Obviously, Melina did everything that Melina's been doing. But our defense was, I thought, outstanding for what we've been wanting to do of holding them. I know we knew Robles was going to get her shots. And Joyce came in and got a little bit on a heater, but I thought we really did what the scout wanted to do.
Playtime for all Cowgirls off of the roster, 8 minutes or better. Is that the balance you're looking for going into conference play?
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to, maybe take down a Hannah Molina, from the almost 36 minutes, maybe even Maddie, but they were playing so well that it's hard to take them out. I had to call a timeout to just get Maddie and Molina off the court for a minute and a half right there before the fourth, just so I could get them ready, because I knew they were going to have to probably play the whole fourth quarter. So I call a timeout there for a minute and a half, just so I can get them that rest. And thankfully, it works, because we set up a play to get Hannah a shot, and she knocks it down. So it looks like that it all works out. But it's trying to manage those so we get fresh legs at the right time. But for them, they were still able to execute what we wanted to do, even with the high minutes for those three.
What's the status of Hamlin? I noticed she had like some sort of cast on her right leg.
Yeah, Mike had season-ending surgery.
Okay. So she and what? Are you're still working your way back with Cotty and Caroline as well?
Yeah, Cotty and Caroline are still working their way.
Okay.
Yep.
What were the keys just there in the second quarter for you guys to finally get that three ball going? I think it was Jane that hit the first three of the game, like 15 minutes into the game.
Yeah, we actually went to a small lineup and got the defense spread out, and were able to, just set some really good screens, honestly. And credit to Jane, because she came in, like we talked about, was playing at a pace that was ready to knock down a shot when her opportunity was presented, and for her, she knocked it down.
Sure. What are the keys just for you guys to be able to continue the success with some Power 4 non-conference opponents coming up?
I think just continuing to play with a high confidence. You just keep building on each win, and continuing to work hard in practice, and like we talked about, just continuing to understand how hard you got to work. Each day. I know we got now a long practice week before the next one, but it doesn't mean that we slow down. We continue to get after it and prepare for the next one.
94% from the line.
It's funny you mentioned that. I had to get on them yesterday about the free throw line. I thought we weren't very focused when we broke up to shoot free throws. So that's one as a coach you kind of look at and go, see guys, it does come around, and so of course I like seeing those numbers.
Very good. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks, Coach.